Well, hello there, Facebook. Come on, roll on in here. Roll on in here. Just going on, roll in here. Yeah, I'm laying down. I had to work today. Being kind of, I ain't being lazy. I'm tired. Um, but yeah. So let's get y'all up on here. Get y'all up in here before I start. I got like 1 minute to get set up. And for those that are coming in, hello, how you doing? And just bear with me for 1 minute. Oh, 7 o'clock don't hit me already. Everybody's rolling in there. All right. Hello, Kimberly. How are you doing? All right, so it's 7 o'clock, guys. It's Monday, multiple sclerosis Monday. And this is your favorite host, Mr. Leron Williams, your MS Warrior here. And I hope everybody's doing good today. And so for those that are rolling in, I do appreciate you guys watching. I love you all. Really, I do. And I do this because of how strong we are. And how strong we need to be for each other. And this God-forsaken planet. And don't want to get too spiritual. But yeah. So I don't know if anybody's seen the poster, but the topic for today, actually these next couple of episodes, I am going to go and research and pick a couple of things out about a particular treatment. So M standing for medication treatments. So MS Monday is gonna be talking about medications, mainly treatments, right? So the first treatment that I would love to hit on, and before I hit on everybody that's coming in, I totally appreciate you guys coming in. Love you to death. And today's topic is going to be hitting on Copaxone. So, by the hands of thumbs, has anybody been on Copaxone or tried Copaxone? So let's see how many thumbs do I get up. Do I get a lot of thumbs? I know some of you guys might not even have a thumb up on the thing. But as you can see, I did a thumb because I've been on Copaxone before. So I'm gonna just, okay, there's one. I just seen one just fly up across the screen. Hello, Jessica. Hello, everybody else that's coming in. Up. I see one more coming up. And I'm gonna ask the question once again. There's another thumb. Has anyone been on Copaxone or is on Copaxone right now? I'm gonna let that soak in for a little bit. See if I get any thumbs. If you've been on Copaxone or you are on Copaxone right now, thumb me up right quick. You know, me right here. I've been, and it might not be a lot of people that are watching at the moment yet. But anyway, so, all right. I always have to throw myself up under the bus, especially if I have an example or a story about myself. Hoping to give whoever is watching confidence to step up to possibly even be a guest on the show visually on the live here. Copaxone. So if You do not know what Copaxone is. I am going to show you a picture right quick. Let's see. It didn't turn. All right, so that's the auto eject pen that is used. Okay, Kimberly, I see you. You said that you were on it. Just switched to Rebuild 2 weeks ago. And Jessica know 2 people who have been on it. All right, I am going to ask you guys in just a second. Um, it, and Jennifer says she was on it in the beginning, right after her being diagnosed. All right, so I want you to soak on this. Soak on this question. Don't post it just yet, but soak on this question. How did it make you feel? All right, because you guys, the 3 people that I'm seeing, Jessica, Jennifer, Kimberly, how did it make you feel? Don't post it just yet. How did it make you feel? But guys, if you don't know what Copaxone is, that's Copaxone. That is the pen that you would use to inject yourself. All right. So you can use Copaxone 2 ways: daily or 3 times a week. The 3 times a week is a 40 milligram, and the daily is 20 milligram. All right. So, and then gonna bring it back to me. Try to bring it back to me. All right, there we go. So, all right. Copaxone. Copaxone is very, man. I got diagnosed 2011, March 3rd. The doctor basically said, I want to put you on Copaxone. Copaxone is a treatment that really doesn't have side effects like all the other medications, right? So this is what I was told. And I'm like, thank you. A medication that ain't got to have no side effects and stuff, man. I'm the first one on it, right? Are you scared of needles? No. Needles? What? No, right? Another thing, I'm like, dang, I'm awesome, right? So I moved from out of the city that I was in into Atlanta and established my neurologist there. And the nurse came out and started me on my treatment and stuff. And that pen is very aggravating to me. A lot of people that don't like needles prefer to do the pen. Couldn't do it. And the more I think about it now, I might have been giving myself the medication wrong. Because it goes up under your skin. And I really do feel like, and I was talking to another MS warrior about how giving your medication and you might be putting it in the wrong area. It goes up under your skin. It's just supposed to go like literally up under your skin, but I think I got that darn thing just went in on it, right? So I want to go back to my 3 lovely people, Jennifer, Jessica, and Kimberly. Any one of you guys, it don't have to be all 3. If you want to be all 3, okay, that's cool. But any one of you all, can you let me know? Or a matter of fact, do you mind coming up and being a guest on the show and just explain your experience with Copaxone? Let me see how you feel about that first before I ask you to post something so that I can read out to everybody. I would love if one of you guys be a guest. I think people get tired of my experiences with medication and stuff. Just waiting. Just waiting to see. No. And hello, guys that are coming in. I totally appreciate you rolling in here. And today's topic is about Copaxone, and the volume didn't go off. I just stopped talking for a brief moment. And don't know about being a guest. Really, Jessica? Come on, really? Hi, Miss Scott. Jessica. Uh, let's see. Well, Kimberly, let me say this. All right, so you say if you knew how, you would. What I am going to do is send you out a request. How about that? How about I send you out a request and see if you could press it? So, since you're learning, you might just get it. Let's see here. Hold on. All right. Jennifer says, I don't like cameras. So we're going to see if Miss Kimberly can be up. Jessica says she would be more happy to talk about her experiences. So, you can post how Jessica and Jennifer, uh, while I'm trying to see if I can get Miss Kimberly up here. Miss Kimberly, I'm about to send you a request to be on. So you might see something pop up in just a second. And let me know if you don't see it. But Jennifer and Jessica, you guys can post your experience and I will read it out about just a little brief experience on how Copaxone made you feel. You as well, Miss Scott. Okay, Miss Elena. Okay, so let's see what I'm doing here. Add viewer to be your broadcast. Really? They're not gonna let me do it. Oh no, Miss Kimberly, they might let me. They might not let me do it then. Oh, y'all suck. Oh, here we go. All right, Miss Kimberly, I'm finna try it. Your request. Elena. Hey!
Okay.
Are you, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. This is all
Okay.
new to me.
It's fine. You're doing great so far. So, when were you diagnosed?
I was diagnosed March 20th, 2000, well, 2 years ago.
2 years ago. Okay. And were you showing any symptoms before?
Yes, I had went to a chiropractor, left the chiropractor's appointment and couldn't walk up my stairs to get to my apartment. And then just from a chiropractor's visit. And it took a year and a half and they finally diagnosed me with MS. And my walking continuously got worse during that time. I tripped over couldn't even walk up to a store, couldn't walk up my stairs to go to my apartment without help.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, after a year and a half, I ended up in the emergency room, and they did an MRI and they diagnosed me with MS.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, it's
You
been a long journey. It's been a very long journey to get diagnosed, and not knowing what was causing it or what was going on has been finally going to an MS clinic up in Portland next month, and I'm hoping they can help me with a lot of my questions.
okay? All right. So the first thing that you were put on was Copaxone.
Yeah, because they said it had the least amount of side effects, and kind of like what you said, and it would be all good for me. And I'll be honest, from what I heard, I was thinking, ooh, would that mean I could actually get my walking back? Would that mean, I might feel better? And that's the way they made it all sound, is I would start feeling better and all would be good.
Yes.
And almost a year and a half later, no, it wasn't good. I think, like you, I thought maybe I wasn't given the injections right. I had great big lumps from the Copaxone. I couldn't use the auto injector because it made the lumps even worse. I was
Yep.
I was deathly afraid of needles. Unlike you, I was deathly afraid.
Okay.
And this disease has overcome that fear. I can actually give myself a shot now, not a problem.
Okay. So what are you do you have medication that you need to use a needle with?
Yeah, I'm just started the rebiff.
So okay, so you have to the rebuff is the same. You have to use the
It's either
needle.
an auto inject. Yeah, right now they have me on the auto, but I'm asking about getting the needle just to give my own self the injection.
Okay. Okay. All right. So I am finna show everybody the oh so wonderful spots that you are supposed to use when you are using the
The
pen
auto.
or the needle. So
Yeah,
before I show everybody these spots, rebuild, are you supposed to do the same thing?
it's the same in the same areas. In the same areas of where you give the Copaxone, you would give the rebiff. The difference is with rebiff, instead of squeezing your skin together, taking a big old chunk of your fat, to inject it with, the rebiff, you pull the skin apart and make it rough, make it a tight
Oh,
injection. Yeah, so
oh,
it's a lot like the rebiff. I mean, like the Copaxone and giving it, and it's just a little difference in how you give it.
uh-huh.
And I will say this, I'm not having any of the reactions I had with the Copaxone.
Oh, okay.
Um, yeah, I even think some of my seizures were due to the Copaxone, because even
See.
my seizures and my the spasms have gone down since not using Copaxone anymore.
Okay. All right. So guys, not sure who's all on rebuild. Um, but right now we're studying the lovely no symptom drugs, Copaxone, and um, the shot areas are right here. So for those that are not using any needle treatments and having to go in these 7 areas, you have, if you look at 1, you got the stomach, and 2 and 3, the top thigh, and 4 and 5, those hard of a heck areas to get if you're doing it yourself behind your
Yeah.
arms, and even worse areas 6 and 7 on the top of your buttocks. Um, I I really never gave myself um my shots because my hands.
Yeah.
I had tremors. I had tremors a
I
lot.
That's the problem I'm having. That's the reason why I'm thinking the with the auto injector, I will start to shake, and it can't move when you're trying to give yourself a shot.
Yeah, yeah, and because I messed around, my ex-wife was giving me the shot, and back here, and I had an extremely hard spasm, and my arm moved.
Oh, oh,
Yeah, and she went
oh.
in. Yeah, oh man, that was. Let me tell you, uh, if I wasn't a baby,
It,
man, and
yeah, it's probably like me a few times. Yeah,
yeah,
I've
I got
even I even pulled out. I would pull out the injection. I would pull out my the needle, and then I would start to have a bad spasm, and I had actually restuck myself in the arm with the needle, and that's when I was saying, okay, I'm not too sure about giving myself shots anymore.
yeah, yeah. So let's see. Let me go back to some of these posts here. The Jennifer Jennifer says when she first tried the auto eject, it made her jump. The noise, yeah, I didn't like the noise neither.
Yep.
She squirted the medication all over the and she squirted. And Jennifer, I understand because well, did yours make the little big loud popping noise?
Mine did real bad. It made a
Yeah,
real bad popping noise. It startled me too,
yeah,
and that's the reason why I laughed when she said that, because it even I squirted one of them out too like that, because it shocked me, and yeah. And
yeah.
I have three grown kids. I thought I was all good with loud noises. Firecrackers could go off next to me and I'm all good, you know? And no, that scared the living bejeebers out of me.
Yeah, yeah. Me too. It it took that at one time. It took me that one time, and I just basically went ahead with the needles,
Yep.
and like me thinking back now, I really do feel I went in too deep. I went in too deep.
Yep.
But I still don't think it would have helped. Um, for some odd reason, I just really feel like Copaxone is like a placebo.
I wondered that. I'll be honest, I was wondering that too, especially looking at all the other, because when I had to, change medicines, because with the lumps and everything, I couldn't handle those lumps anymore. They hurt to even be, to touch, to even
Yeah,
take a shower. It hurt.
yeah,
And I was like, no, 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 I'm not to hurt to wash myself. No, I don't think so. And I thought, if that medicine left a lump like that, was it even going into my system? And then I thought too, they say, um, least side effects. And I thought, okay, is that because all it is a placebo to tell you, oh, it's working, but we don't know. So if, mind over matter kind of a thing.
yes, yeah. And and the sad thing about that was I feel like the bruising, which um do you get any
Oh gosh, I got
bruising from
severe bruising and big lumps from the shot. Big lumps that
what
were
about
even painful to touch.
rebuild?
No, with the rebef, all I have gotten is a tiny little bruise, and it was gone the next day.
Okay. All right. So I'm finna show you guys these little lumps because I've gotten them too. I don't know about anybody else outside
I
of Miss
have.
Kimberly and myself. Um, just a couple of pictures. I'm not gonna get all in because some of these things look nasty. So you know how Google is. Google show you everything. But
Yeah. Google.
So you sit and you think that, all right, I already gotta suffer with taking this needle, and because I'm scared of needles, not myself, but people that are scared of needles. And then you got this loud noise pin, and then you get these lumps, and then they tell you to use. Now, did they explain and tell you to use a warm or cold compress or both?
Yeah, they said do like a cold compress before doing the shot and then a warm one after, and then a warm one, the couple of days afterwards to help with the lumps. And then you're supposed to massage, rub them out, massage them out. And like I said, I just started my third week on the rebiff. Today was my third week,
Mm-hmm.
and I still have huge lumps from the Copaxone shot
Okay. Yeah.
that I'm, rubbing and trying to get out, because I can't give the rebiff anywhere I have a lump. So I'm trying to get those Copaxone lumps to go down.
Okay. Now, Miss Scott says, basically she had some, I'm assuming that she's saying, agreeing with us about
The lumps.
the lumps and stuff. And Miss Jennifer states that she alternated either side of her belly and her thighs. She never used her arms or bum. You know what? I think I got tired too myself, and because you get.
It's hard to get over there. I did it more in my legs, in my thigh area, because
Yeah, me too.
that hurt. It was the easiest to get to, and the easiest to be able to, where I didn't have to sit on it. I didn't have to, roll over on it. The legs were
Yeah.
just my stomach. If my clothes touched it, it would hurt.
Yeah.
So yeah, I used my legs a lot more.
And how long were you on it?
I was on it for a year and a half. Almost, I was on it from the time I was diagnosed until just 3 weeks ago. So it's been almost 2 years I was on it.
Okay. I did 6 months, and my new neurologist he put me on to Sabri. And um I'm gonna go out on a limb and say this. I don't think that the drugs themselves per se makes that life change in us, or make our symptoms different per se of is coupled with not only because their medication is kind of preventive medication, but it's coupled with not only that, with some of the other things that you might be taking and the way that you're living. I know that during the time that I got diagnosed to that end of 6 months being on Copaxone, I went from walking to being almost put in a wheelchair, which made them
So
put
you
me on.
went like I did. You went from walking, and then, yeah, like me, I now literally, if I make it to the bathroom, if I'm able to make it to the bathroom, I consider that a good day. I'm waiting on my wheelchair.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right. So now my thing is, you can't, don't, don't, look at, how can I, all right. I say, Tesabri was my miracle drug. Now,
Uh-huh.
I'm saying that, yeah, I'm saying that now, but during the process, I just had to be positive about saying that, something's going to give, you know, and I got my walking back. It wasn't like 100%. It was maybe like 75. But then I was still living a stressful life. So it was stagnant. So,
Okay.
it didn't really change until I got to a point and I realized a lot of my stress came from in my marriage and how I was living. And when I realized that I needed to step away from that, I started getting better. actually, I'm kind of feeling like how I feel about myself now. And I made the stupid mistake of falling right back into that. And once you do that, you go back pedaling, everything kind of reverts and stuff. Did you have that experience?
Well, you, you sound like you're talking like I needed to hear some of this. I'm having some of the same issues. Um, I'm having to decide right now where my marriage, I want to take it, do issues there, and, get sick, and then you find out something. So you find out your marriage isn't what it, you always thought it was.
Yeah.
So by you saying that, then that kind of like hit home, you know, because I'm in the process right now of making decisions on where I want to take my life.
Okay. And that's very important, really. And anybody that's listening to this, we can take as much medication as we want. We can change treatment after treatment after treatment.
Yeah, with
And
this disease, it's how
it,
we feel. I say, as long as I got my sense of humor and I'm keeping that, and I'm trying to stay positive no matter what life is throwing at me, as long as I try to see that quote unquote silver lining or
yeah,
that humor in it, I know my day will be that much better. It's when I give in to life that my symptoms get a hold of me.
exactly. And anxiety, depression, just emotion in itself can
Yeah,
really just disrupt that.
yeah. Second guessing and trying to, like I say, I'm learning right now, you can't always fix what is broken.
Yeah.
And
And
I'm having to,
other things,
yeah,
I was only about to say that I know it might be a sad thing to say, but you could probably actually even look at a situation as in if you leave and things are not even leave me, but treat me nasty or not accept me in this time of turmoil, then this marriage wasn't going to last anyway.
yeah,
And it just so happened that now I'm sick, and we have to we have to look at our relationships, and it even goes down with family members.
yeah. I'm learning that when you get sick, you know, first it's your friends, then it's the family, and
No,
because not everybody can handle it.
nope. But if they get sick, they want you to be there for them.
Yep. Oh gosh, forbid if you aren't there for them. Yeah.
And that's the way the world is. Everything around us is pointing us in that direction, that selfishness, and it's sad. Um, but for you guys that are on late, we're talking about Copaxone, and I do apologize that I didn't break to say hello. We have Miss Kimberly here, and she's um, said a lot of things about herself and her experience on Copaxone. If you didn't get it, you need to go back later on because she's saying some great things. I don't know if anybody else that's listening that's been on Copaxone as well that would like to step up and be brave like Miss Kimberly and tell their experience as well. But I really just felt like it was something that needed to be done to sit and just bring up the different treatments and just talk about them. You know, we ask people, hey, how was it and how it is, but you really don't see people just conversating about it.
No, and to me, all I hear with all the different treatments with MS, nobody even knows what any of them really do. And it even seems like doctors can't tell me how it's going to work and how it's supposed to work or how it's supposed to make me feel any better. And
You want to
I'm
know,
finding that
and
I've listened to you a lot, and I mean that's how I started thinking, okay, there's got to be it was this group that got me going, okay, there's other people out there like me. I've been sitting for almost how to deal with this disease, and I'm finding it's connecting with people who have it, who are living it just like me.
yeah, and that's sad. I can sit and say that I am so happy that my neurologist that I have is kind of like one of the neurologists that are in the research field of trying to find medications. And they were one of the ones that kind of stumbled on over Ocrevus.
Oh,
And so that's what I'm on right now. I got off Tesabri due to my JC being high. And anybody that never heard of a JC virus, if your doctor ain't never told you what your JC virus is, please go and check it,
yeah, get
because
tested for it.
get tested for it, because if your JC is extremely high, it is a chance, depending on what treatment you want, you can suffer the PML disease, which is kind of like a brain disease. Heck, might even want to say it's like a cancer in a sense, which can probably put you in the stage 4 of MS. So you have to be careful regardless of what treatment you on. And I think that was one of the main reasons why I wanted to tackle some of the treatments, and just look into them and talk to you guys and see what your um, outlook, or anybody that's been on it and whatnot. Because the review for Copaxone, you do have people, I've read it, where some people are like, man, I've been on this drug for 5 years or 10 years, or I've been on since I've been diagnosed and I've been fine. But I feel like 60% of the people that's been on it is like, oh, hell no.
Yep.
And so, and it's weird, because you have warriors that have been on probably 6, 7, 8, 9 treatments. And so I look at that situation again, and it's just me, guys. It's just my opinion. I could be very wrong. That you have to pay attention to your livelihood and how you're living your life day by day, regardless of what treatment you want, because a lot of these treatments are just preventive medication, trying to stop other lesions from coming up. And so if you're just stressing out on a daily basis, regardless of what you're on, it's not going to work.
No.
So what's your situation now, Kimberly, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm on I just switched to the Rebif. It seems to be doing okay. It has its own little side effects, but I seem to be handling them okay. With all of our medications, we outweigh the side effects versus the benefits.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping to get my MRI within the next month to see if it's working. Just, like with anybody with this disease, I guess, as long as the medicine's controlling the lesions and keeping them all at bay, I'll do what I have to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just excited because next month I'm going to an MS clinic here at one of the universities here in Portland. And I'm excited for that because they can help me. They're supposed to be able to help me a lot more, they say.
Okay.
They said they can answer a lot more of my questions about this and my disease, and maybe actually get me on a medicine that they said something about where I only have to go in and have an infusion every so often, where I don't have to take daily medication. And
Yeah, the Ocrevus I'm on is twice a year. Um,
Yeah.
so what about outside of your medication? How I know you stated about the marriage situation, but
Um, I'm learning Oregon right now. It's been a process since getting diagnosed. I got diagnosed and then had to move.
okay,
And we lived in a hotel for almost 2 years, me and my daughter. Um, Mom was, before getting sick, I was the one that always, if we needed a place to live, I did it all. And all of a sudden, my youngest daughter was the one home with me, and she's the one that's been having to do it all.
yeah,
So it's a process, teaching and learning how to depend on other people.
yeah, yeah, and it becomes a hard pill to swallow.
Yeah, but
Okay,
like I said, as long as I can keep my sense of humor, and I'll be good with this disease. And my
okay.
ability to say F you, then I'm all good. And that's the way as long as I can still tell someone F off if I need to and, keep my sense of humor, I'll stay good about it.
Okay. Well, Miss Kimberly, I do appreciate you being brave enough to come up and talk, even though you haven't experienced the video side of
Thank you.
technology.
Yeah, this is the first time. So yeah, thank you.
You're very welcome, and feel free to, if you see a topic or anything, and you feel that you might have a story or whatnot, just hit me a little comment and post, and I'll try and bring you on.
Okay, well, thank you.
You're welcome. Bye.
Yeah, bye.
Okay, everybody, give Miss Kimberly some thumbs up. That'll be like a little clapping for her. She was very brave. I appreciate. Every once in a while, you know, it's hard to do that because people are like a lot of people say, I don't like cameras. Uh, so hey, hey, excuse me, hello, hey, I'm on my people in the next room cussing all out loud and stuff. But yeah, Miss Kimberly. Yes, 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 yes. Um Next Monday, I am going to stop laughing, Jalissa. I'm going to you too, Regina. I'm going to be hitting on um crap. See y'all got me all boggled up. To Sabri. I'm gonna be heading to Sabri the following Monday. I'm going to probably hit Albinex. Um I think I might do possibly about 5 maybe. I'm not really sure. Um well no, I'm not. Yeah, maybe not next Monday because I'm trying to see if I can get a next Monday is going to be next Monday is going to be males with MS. It's going to be about males with MS. Ladies, you can come. It's no problem. But I'm going to want to hear from the males. I'm going to want to hear a MS warrior that is male come on and talk about I don't even think this is gonna happen. It happened last time. I think like 2 males that came on, and it was wonderful. The last time I had a male with MS live. So for some reason, I just feel like all the men that do come up here are gonna be like, nah, man, I can't do it. No, uh-uh. But that Friday on Feels Friday is going to be all about the females. And I know you ladies are going to show up. The thing is, am I going to get any ladies to pop up and be a guest? That's the question. That is the question. Because all y'all scared. Why y'all ain't like Miss Kimberly? Why you ain't like Miss Kimberly? Huh? Um, and I keep forgetting about the phone feature, kind of like how Miss Scott did. But from this point on, guys, I'm booking the show for anybody to come up. Anybody, send me an inbox. Comment down below this. If you're watching on YouTube, put it on a comment like, man, I would love to be on your live thing. And I'll be like, okay, let's do the darn thing. You know what I'm saying? But when it all boils down to it, I know we conversate in our groups. I'm pretty sure we conversate in our doctor offices. I'm pretty sure we conversate possibly on the phone to a couple of people. Conversate maybe in the neighborhood or whatever, or whoever we come across that wants to talk about MS. But there's never really that conversation on, I'm pushing, this is what I'm pushing for. When it all boils down and I pass away, I want to pass away knowing that there's like episodes on actual TV and the news, hey, talk shows where people is sitting up here talking about this, and kind of like Kimberly was saying, you know, what the hell does that medicine do really? I know it's supposedly preventing me from getting sicker, but hell, it's more stuff that is doing wrong than it is preventing. Only thing you're telling me is that, oh, you know what? It's preventing you from getting more sclerosis on your nerves and stuff. That's it. It ain't helping nothing else. Hell, maybe can it build it back up or something? You know, I've been hearing rumors about medication that's coming out that's gonna, matter of fact, that's what Copaxone was supposed to do. Rebuild the myelin over around your nerves, because Copaxone is actually, I don't know if you guys knew that, Copaxone is a protein-based medication, artificial-based medication that's actually artificial myelin that was supposed to reconstruct the myelin on the nerves again. And it ain't do nothing to me. I actually suffered more nerve damage than anything when I was on the medication. So tell me what my medicine's supposed to do. Don't sit up and just tell me the side effects. Side effects. I think you get more side effects than anything. God darn medicine. But hey, so if you're watching this on YouTube, please, that little button right there, you're going to want to subscribe right there, because you don't know, it just might pop up that might not be a MS Monday or Feels Friday, and you want to hit it up because I do a lot of tribute videos and whatnot. You can also hit this button right here and watch another episode. And to answer that question, Jessica, I don't mean like that. Yes, he had a talk show. Yes, he had a talk show, but that's the reason why he got off, because his MS was bothering him. But you want to speak? Miss Scott, you're trying to speak right now. You want to get on? You, I know you don't like video. Ah, Let me see how much time we got here. I have like 10 minutes. Do you think you can do 10 minutes, Miss Scott? I don't mind. I don't think nobody else would mind as well. Montel is out somewhere smoking some weed, living the life as he can with MS. Uh, Montel, Montel William got the cure. Don't want to tell nobody. Okay, well, give me 1 second, Miss Scott. Y'all been playing. For real, man. Montel over there, hold on, Miss Scott. Montel over there. It won't let me add you. The button gone. Crap. Hold on, Miss Scott. I'm trying. God darn Facebook. Uh, if you see the button, Miss Scott, can you press it? I don't know if you understand what I mean about pressing the button. There should be a button that you can ask me to be on, because the button for me to add you has disappeared. I don't think Facebook like me. Facebook knows that I'm doing one heck of a job. I feel I might be lying to myself, but I feel like what I'm doing is great. And it's Facebook put me in jail. Facebook have my darn Facebook be having my darn what you call it messed up. My video, my voice don't be with the picture, kind of like how Miss Amber was. And Miss Scott, you know what? How about this? Not this Friday coming up. Not this Friday coming up, Miss Scott, but the following Friday. It's all about the women. So I want you to be ready. Hopefully you're not sick. I'm going to put you up. And stop talking about them darn brownies. Well, Miss Scott, it's not working. I apologize. The button is gone. I am trying to do it. Yeah, it's not allowing me to it's not allowing me to add you. I wish I could. Hold on. I'm finna show you what I mean. I don't want you to think I'm telling a story here. Take a picture. Oh, wait, hold on. Here we go. This might be why. Because you were trying to add yourself. So I'm going to see if this is going to work. I press the adding button. I'm going to see if you're going to pop up. It has like the little add me thing up there. Let's sit up here. All right, see, look. Hold on. I don't know if you can see it. See, it says adding. It got your picture up there. It's trying to add you, but Facebook acting crazy. I don't know if it takes like 30 years to add somebody. Whoa, it disappeared. Well, hold on. I'm not sure. But Miss Scott, I'm gonna go ahead and end the show. And I want you to be a part of the females with MS. I'm gonna send you the date. Well, matter of fact, I can tell you what the date is right now, and you can let me know if that's okay. And that's with any females. Feels Friday. Females with MS is going to be on the 18th. So I need all the ladies to be in Fierce Friday on the 18th. I need you guys to show up. Don't be late. Because I want like 5 guests to sit up here and tell me the struggles and the triumphs that they've gone through with MS. Make us men look bad, because I already know on the 14th, next Monday, ain't no men gonna show up. I'm talking about y'all. Yes, I am. I'm finna laugh. I'm laughing at y'all. Ha ha ha. That's me laughing. Ha ha. Cause I don't think no man gonna show up. So, but I really thank you guys. And Miss Scott, I'm for real. It wouldn't show up, and you saw that I was trying to add you. I'm gonna go ahead and end. And again, since I've elongated the show, guys, again, if you're watching on YouTube, the add button's up there. Previous episode is going to be down here. Love you guys. Have a great night. Great show, and I appreciate. Jessica, you just come on like you did now. If you don't want to be on video, we can do voice call. I can bring you on. I can do you on the speakerphone. Miss Scott did that. So we'll work it out, guys. Anybody that doesn't like videos and they want to be a guest, hit me in my inbox so that I can know ahead of time, and I can send a number to you, and we can do this on that. That's even with the males that don't want to be seen, dude. Man, we're handsome with MS. We're most sexy. So I bid you guys a good night. Jadim, love you.